Hi YouTube family, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. Hope you all are having a good day so far. Today is a holiday, it's Good Friday. Happy Good Friday to every one of you out there. So today is the usual thing, we head out to church on Good Friday and I'm going to share a little clipping of my day with you all. So come on down with me and enjoy this Good Friday day with me and my family. Come.
Hi.
Say Happy Good Friday.
Happy Good Friday.
Our Good Friday church service was so good today. We also had communion. It was so nice that I didn't have the chance to take much pictures or share any video. And when we got back home, the girls and I decided to take some pictures. The boys already went upstairs to change, but I like to take as much picture as I can with the kids. They're growing so fast, and these are memories I'm building for when we all grow older. We got some goodies from our church family today. We always get the Easter Jamaican bun from one of our brothers, and today we got 3 of them. Matthew got his own, and we got 2 other one. We also got a Jamaican Easter bun. This is the honey bun, and we couldn't wait to get home and cut into these with a piece of cheese and enjoy it with a warm cup of tea. Hi guys, happy Easter Saturday. It's a beautiful day here, as you can see, bright sunshine, and it is not very cold. It's on the plus side, so this is a sign that the weather is changing and we're gonna experience some nice weather. But even though today is beautiful, the weather is showing snow for Wednesday. So today, myself and the girls were going to the store to grab a few things, and then I'm heading back home to bake some Easter bread and some more cross buns to share at church tomorrow. So come on down with us and let's go to grab a few ingredients. And check out how nice and sunny it is outside. Look at that. Beautiful, nice and sunny day. As we got here in the parking lot, check out how many seagulls and pigeons are here. And my brave daughter always likes to see if she can get the birds to fly away. And look at her. This girl is so brave. But I love her spirit. She always gives me a good laugh. Look at her now. Now she was scared that the bird would poop on her head. Look. She got them to fly away. They look so nice when they flew away. The girls got something to eat. As we were sitting by the food court, the little train was passing by.
Cheese.
And this weekend, I ran into 3 of my supporters. Diana, I run into at the mall. Vanessa, I run into at Walmart. And Indira, I saw her in church on Good Friday. Thank you all so much for coming up and say hello. I really appreciate your love and support. So for this Easter weekend, I'm sharing little clippings of things that we did this weekend. I share a little bit of Good Friday, and I share a little bit of me and the girls went to the store today, and now I'm gonna be making an Easter bread, and I want to share that recipe with you all. Come on down and let's bake Easter bread together. So for the Easter bread, I have some currants, I have some cranberry, I have raisin, I have egg, warm milk, I have some glazed fruits, vanilla essence, cinnamon, and I'm gonna activate my yeast here with some brown sugar. So I'm gonna go in and add my yeast into the brown sugar, and we're gonna go in with our warm milk to activate the yeast. Add warm milk into the sugar and the yeast. We're gonna set it aside for about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back to this to knead our dough for the Easter bread. So to make this sweetbread, I'm gonna go in and crush our raisin up a little so we can have smaller pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the glazed fruits. I'm just gonna chop them up a little bit finer. So into my flour, I'm gonna go in with my dried ingredients. I'm gonna add a little pinch of salt, not too much, just to balance off the taste of everything. I'm gonna go in here with some cinnamon, and I'll leave all the measurement in the description below. Today I'm making a double batch, but I'm gonna give you a single batch measurement. This is my finely chopped raisin, and this is my currants and my dried cranberry. Once you add your raisin enough, you won't need all of those, that's optional. And now I'm going in with my glazed fruits, and I'm adding a good portion because it's gonna give a beautiful color and flavor to our sweetbread. So a lot of good things here. When you crush the fruits a little bit finer, it will show up nicely into your Easter sweetbread. So I just wanna get out all this good stuff, and then we're gonna give this a mix. So look at the beauty here. We're gonna mix everything in, and it's gonna be a beautiful, nice bread. We're not adding sugar to this mixture. I just added a little bit to activate the yeast, but with all the fruits that we added, it's gonna give a beautiful flavor to our sweetbread. So this is my yeast, and it's nicely activated. Look at that. So I have to do this mixture in 2 different batches. I'm gonna go in with half of my yeast. I'm just averaging here because I want to give it a good mix. I'm gonna go in with half of my liquid butter. Yep. And I have here the rest of my milk. I'm gonna have to go in with half of this. We're gonna go in with our eggs, and I'm gonna add my vanilla essence, half of it. And my husband is gonna help me mix this up to a nice, beautiful dough. You can also do this by hand, but today I'm doing more than one baking. I'm making some cross buns as well, so I just want to speed up the process. So look at my dough, guys. Really nice and soft. I'm gonna divide this in 2, and I'm gonna let it sit for about an hour or so, and then I'll come back to it. The longer the better, but I am gonna try to do this as quickly as I can. You can see there is no shortage here of fruits. So I have one here, and I have another one in the spot. We're gonna cover them down and leave them in a nice warm place. Let's check on our dough now for our Easter sweetbread and see how it's doing. Oh my goodness gracious. Guys, look how beautiful that is. So I'm gonna go ahead now, and I'm gonna cut them off to suit the baking pan that I'm making them in. I'm gonna do one of a crop. I already greased my pan here. I like how I can see all that beautiful, nice fruits in there. And look how clean this came out. What a beautiful, nice dough this is. So I'm gonna roll off this dough a little. And we wanna make it here to a nice shape of the cross. This is so nice and soft. So let me see. We need about this here for this one. And then for the bottom and the top, So I'm just adding my bread, and in order to get the shape of the cross, I just join them here, and I join the bottom because that's the only way I can get it to connect, or else when I bake it, it's gonna be separate. So this is ready to go in. Look how beautiful this looks. I'm gonna bake it in my 350-degree oven. I'm gonna brush it a little with some butter before I put it in the oven. You can let it rest for a little bit more, but I think my dough is already soft and good enough to go into the oven. I have a lot more things that I'm baking tonight, so I'm just trying to hurry up the process. And this is my other half of the dough, and this is what I'm making. Let me just show you all what I'm doing here. I just made 2 strips. Just like that. And this I'm gonna put into a loaf pan. So this here is going in for my loaf pan, just like that. So we're gonna roll these off. We're gonna do the same for the other piece. I'm gonna do crisscross with this, just like when I'm combing Natalie's hair. This is not the braid dough, this is just twisting this part. Just like that. The bread dough smells so nice, and it is very, very soft. So we're gonna make this to a nice big circle like that, and we're gonna bake it like this. So we're gonna brush these babies up, and what I'm trying to achieve here is the crown of thorn, as close as I can get with it. So I have the cross, and this is the crown of thorn, all significance of Easter, and I made those in one bread, right? Look how beautiful this is. Nice. And cover all the edges. And to add more beauty to this Easter sweetbread, I'm gonna add some sesame seeds on top, and this will give it a beautiful finish. Look at this. Really nice, right? So here is all my goodies I baked tonight, and before I show the rest, this is my Easter sweet bread. I have here the shape of a cross. I was trying to get the thorn of crown with this one, and it came out very nice with my sesame seed on the top, and you can see there's no shortage of fruits in there. Look how beautiful this one is. And this is the loaf pan that I got as well. And I also made some hot cross buns tonight, and these ones I'm going to be sharing with my church family tomorrow. This actually looks like there's a heart in here, and I have another set here. So what I meant to do with the crown of thorn is to make this to put it on the cross. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. So I meant to put it here, the crown of thorn onto the cross, but I guess I made it a little too big and the cross is hitting on the bottom. But nevertheless, I achieved what I was looking for. Let me know what you guys think about all my baking. You can imagine how my kitchen is smelling, and I can't wait to dig in. I finished late tonight. I'm gonna have the Easter sweetbread for breakfast tomorrow. I'll let you guys know how it tastes, and these cross buns are going to be shared out tomorrow at church. So thank you all for staying with me for baking tonight. Good night, everyone. Good morning, friends. I'm starting to pack out my cross buns to take to church. As soon as I finish, I'm gonna do the taste test of my Easter sweet bread and let you all know how it tastes. We're having a quick breakfast before we go to church. I have some of the Easter honey bun. We have some of the molasses bun, Jamaican bun. I have my beautiful crown of thorn Easter bread, and I have some cross buns, and here is how my sweet Easter bun is. Look at the beauty here. I'm gonna have some with some butter and a nice cup of tea before I go to church, because I can't do all of this at the same time. But this is what breakfast is today. My family have a choice of what they're gonna pick before we go to church. You can have it with cheese, butter, jam, anything of your choice. Let me know what you had for your breakfast this morning. So I'm gonna take a bite of my Easter sweet bread and a piece of cheese. Wow, this bread is so nice and soft, and with all that fruits and good stuff that we have in there, it's so delicious. I put some butter and I have a piece of cheese, so the sweet and the salty is a perfect breakfast for Easter. I'm gonna take this mouthful for everyone. There's everything in here. And we're gonna head out to church today. But I'm gonna post a video of what we're having for our Easter dinner. But I'm gonna close off this one here now. So thank you all so much for sticking around with me this Easter weekend. Hope you had a peaceful, wonderful Easter weekend with your family and loved ones. Take care. God bless. Catch you guys in my next video.